can't believe that I just started taping all that and I need to start over. Hi there. Welcome to L&L Soul Sisters. Remember this girl? Well, she's back, and I am going to get right to the point. And it's about Markles versus being Markled. Do you know that I think Markle is actually in the dictionary as being ghosted? I don't know which dictionary this is, but at any rate, here it is about the children. I'm from Canada. You've all seen my Canada hat. You all know that I have a petition on change.org under Lasha Rajenko because I really believe in doing the right things. I want to start a charity, but not for tax write-offs. If I ever monetize on this channel, the money is staying in this community. I will monetize what is being made every month, and I'm going to go for it and really help people that have been injured by a surgeon that doesn't keep his or her oath. And what does that mean? I have lots of videos about it. At any rate, Meghan Markle and the children. If every single royal channel wants to shut this down and get to the truth, the only way, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say something, and I hope I don't regret saying it, is through the children. Because I don't understand why Meghan and Harry named their son after a comic book whose one of the main characters had red hair. Is this a comic book coming to reality like Split and then Glass with Samuel L. Jackson and James McCoy and Bruce Willis? I think that's one of the last movies he made, actually. At any rate, the HRH titles is what protects them. And Harry is so used to being protected all the time from growing up in a royal bubble. You know, I really believe Meghan despises the royals, but the reason that I think Meghan Markle is truly, truly jealous of Kate. Meghan watched that wedding between William and Catherine, and she said all the pomp and circumstance surrounding that and all the attention around Kate, unquote. And this is from Tom Bauer's book, Revenge. Now, she hid her family and had stars there, and I remember watching that wedding thinking, this is a Fugazi or a Fugazi. I don't know what kind of construct this is, but it doesn't even look real. Like in the church when they were holding hands, and Meghan was staring into the camera, and Harry touched her hand with his thumb as if, why are you not looking at me? And she was just sitting there with this obtuse smile. And it's like she gouged something so precious out of the royal family. And those titles protects them. Why is King Charles sitting on this? It's not because he's a father. It's not because he's a king. It's because this is going to be the biggest scandal of scandals in the history of royalty if Archie and Lilibet end up not being legitimate children. Because Meghan lied about that on Oprah. It's on tape. She's lied about them so many times. Harry said on Steve Colbert when he was doing his rounds of interviews for Spare that the chain that William ripped off his neck was an embryo of both their children. Well, excuse me, but Meghan wasn't even pregnant then with Lilibet. Does anybody remember on the Oprah interview where you can't even hardly get clips of it anymore because it's been scrubbed off? It's through the children. In the US, you can do a wellness check because she is a malignant narcissist. It's all out there. He looks like he's been sucked dry by a vampire. And I don't think he can think for himself. He went from one cultish environment, it's the truth, in my opinion, to like the cult of Meghan Markle. The guy can never think for himself. He's never even balanced a checkbook. And they're using this case about getting security in London. And he always goes by himself so they can bring the children over. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. They're going to lose, and that's what their excuse will be about not being able to bring the children over because of their security. But now they've done so much that is so nefarious, and I know the royal family knows. I know Catherine and William know, and I don't know if they knew from the beginning. I think they were too busy, and Harry is not this angry for no reason, right or wrong. There's something, and it's gonna blow up, and it'll be about the children. Everybody keeps talking about it, but nobody does anything about it. The Royal Grift does. Paula M does, TNT does, we talk about it. But how can we come together as a community of people who love royals and get to the truth? It's through the royal website, through HRH, starting a petition that we want to know about the children, because Meghan said that these children play such a huge part of history in this historic family, so prove it. There's no evidence of it. I really want to know what all of you think. I'm not fooling around. I'm not putting this up for shits and giggles, and I've researched this for so long, and it's time to do something about it. I tried to put up a change.org yesterday about Meghan Markle and Harry, but it wouldn't let it go through. I found that interesting. Just so you know, or maybe I did it wrong, but just so you know, I want to know as a Canadian why we support their security when they come here. I want to know why we do not get to see the royal children. I think it's wrong. Okay, Sophie Anna Banana. That's all I got for you today, lads and lasses. Have a great one.